All right, so we are hitting arms and shoulders today. It's so easy to hit arms and shoulders. Literally, it's hard to mess up. You just push, pull, kind of, curls, triceps. It's really impossible to mess up. Not impossible, but it's probably the easiest muscle group to hit effectively and go hard. I don't really feel like uncomfortable. I can really go as hard as possible and just go through the motions, but really go hard as possible at the same time, which is nice. And that's like the muscle group that I really first started hitting, like when I was a gym noob. That's like the only muscle group I could really hit effectively. Like not even chest, not even legs or back, arms and shoulders. Because I literally would just spam shoulder press and curls and triceps, and it's kind of easy to get your arms big. But we're going now with the boy. Going now. About to get a juicy pump, so we're gonna record some of that. So, back from the gym, finished the arms and shoulders workout, and about to cook up some ribeyes. These things are like 0.8 pounds each. It's good enough. So if I'm not using the grill, this is how I like to do it. Got the big cast iron, got some tallow on there. Put that shit on like around there. You can see the flame. It's kind of high. Let that shit get hot. Once it starts steaming up, then we'll put it on. I used to put seasoning on the steak like before I cooked it, but now I don't whatsoever. I just do it after, because I feel like the seasoning gets burnt off, and I don't think it's a good when it gets burnt. So you're ideally supposed to let these get to room temperature, so like leave them sitting at room temperature for like an hour before we just got them out of the fridge because we just got back from the gym. So there's nothing we can do about it. But anyway, really good workout. Really pushed myself, was really pumped, which is good. You gotta make sure you get your carbs in. People who do keto, your pumps at the gym, I know they're shitty. So that's why you gotta get some extra carbs in. Get a little bit close to the keto. But yeah, arms and shoulders, easy day. Easy to go hard. I know I'm gonna be sore, but I just put that in the video so you literally will see or saw what I did. But basically, we let this get hot. Got these ready to go. And then we have this instant rice cooked in the oven with chicken broth or beef broth. I don't know what this is specifically. But all you have to do is just put some on a plate, put it in the microwave, then put the steaks on after. You got a good ass meal. Also, we can eat some dates to break the fast before. It's always good to spike the insulin before you eat. Never eat dessert after you eat dessert. Before your meal. But yeah, I'm gonna get 2 plates. 2 plates. This is showing you how to do it because it's so damn easy. And so many of you guys are like, oh bro, I can't cook my meals, I have to eat out, bro. I gotta go to Chipotle. And that's why you look like fucking shit. That's why you're fat. So, a little bit of rice. There we go. A little more on that boy. And then just put it in the microwave for like a minute or 2. And bam. It's good. Oh, making a mess. It's not my fucking job to do this shit. Try to get fucking somebody else. AKA a woman. So I'll clean this shit up. Okay, so that's heating up. Get this shit hot so when the steaks are done, just throw it right on. Do it for like a minute. This should be almost ready. And then, so it's gonna splatter and it's gonna steam, it's gonna smell good. So, you know where the screen. So, the easy solution to that is to cover it with this thing so this shit doesn't go everywhere. So you'll just put it here and then turn on the fan so it sucks up the smoke so it won't smell and not splatter everywhere. So it's easy. And all you need is some of these. And bam, it's that easy. Yeah, so I didn't realize that it would be loud as hell when I'm recording, when I'm cooking. So I kind of put this like voice enhancer filter thing to filter out the sizzling, but it was like tss, like really loud the whole time. So my voice sounds a little weird, so I'm gonna put captions so you can see like subtitles. So you can see the freaking words if you don't want to listen to my weird ass voice. So usually I'll do like 2 minutes each side on like the hot, then I'll turn it off and then like keep flipping it a little bit to make sure there's a good sear. So put that boy on. Put that boy on. We got this thing going. And then you just cover it with this. And it's all good. So this is why it's so important to cook up. I mean, you're gonna get like 40 grams of protein at Chipotle or anywhere else. Like there's no fast food you're gonna get a shit ton of protein from. So this was like 25 bucks for basically 2 pounds. Like a Chipotle was like 15 bucks. Bro, you're getting basically 100 grams of protein for 10 bucks. Plus some rice, like rice costs nothing. You're getting a way better deal and it's gonna taste way better. But obviously you just have to make it priority because Chipotle, you don't have to cook it, it's a little quicker, you don't have to clean up. But if you don't want to be fat, this is the price you have to pay. And I feel like it's a very fair price to pay, to say the least. But it really just comes down to how bad you want it. Like, you want to take that extra 5 to 10 minutes to cook up and clean up, to be shredded and bigger? Or do you just want to take the short side and be lazy and buy some bullshit that's just going to destroy your body? And yeah, I'm getting just commentators, spectators. But yeah, this should be good to flip soon. So we'll come back when it's done and I'll show you the final part. The crust isn't that good, but we're gonna flip it again. So it's gonna get better. So there we go. So we're gonna split an avocado here. And I used to work at Panera, and this is how they showed me to do it the quickest way. So you just cut it in half, get it to there, and then you just spoon this out, and then spoon underneath, and bam, bam. And then other half, right there. It's like 10 seconds. Easy as that. Got the healthy fats, healthy carbs, healthy protein. We got it all. Whole foods, chicken broth, rice, avocado, steak. Bro, where's the seed oils? Where's the soy? Where's the bleached flour? Where's the pesticides? Nowhere to be found. So, we'll get back when it's over though. Oh my lordy. Kind of forgot that the timer went off. So I don't even know. This could be chalk. We kind of got sidetracked, but it's loud. You can't fucking hear me talking. It's even more retarded. But a little quieter. But we'll see how these things turn out. Hopefully they're gonna chalk. You bring that plate over? Done. The steaks got a little chalk, questionably, because we were sidetracked from recording. But even if it's a little bit messed up, at the end of the day, it's still frozen, it's still good. Even if it's not perfect, you know, we eat steak all the time. So it's not worth getting that just about. But the thing is, with cooking this rice, it saves so much time. We have a shit ton of rice for like a day now. I'm not sure. I guess we can cut into one of these things and see if it's chopped. I mean, if anything, it's undercooked. It's like rare, if anything. But I mean, it's pretty soft. I mean, it's also undercooked. It's your fault. It's honestly like a pretty good rare, if anything. I mean, rarer the better, right? As they say. Still definitely gonna taste gas. Just gotta put some sea salt on there. Kind of make it a mess because that just tends to happen. Yeah, so we just absolutely devoured that meal and it was effing yummy. But it's just so crazy to me thinking back on what I used to be and how the gym has really just changed my life. And, you know, some people say, oh my gosh, bro, it's so cheesy, it's this and that. But I just never thought that I would end up here in my spot today because of the gym. Like, the amount of things that the gym changed in my life is just crazy. And it's probably done more for me than a lot of, like, anyone else I know, honestly. Like, just to take you guys back, like, I've said this before, but in high school, I would just smoke weed every day, go to basketball practice, play video games. On the weekends, just do the same thing over and over again. Same things, weed, video games, play basketball. And I had no like direction. Like I didn't even really love, like my testosterone was so low. Like I was basically forced to play sports. And I was like, okay, I was pretty good, I guess. But I didn't really enjoy it or have a love for it. And, you know, my testosterone was just low and I just loved the quick dopamine, the easy pleasures, like watching Netflix, watching YouTube, playing video games. And I didn't like playing basketball as much. And it's funny because like as I went to college, when I started getting my testosterone up, started hitting the gym, I loved playing basketball so much more. And I think because I just knew about testosterone, I knew the effects it had, and I knew the benefits of it. And I just figured that playing basketball was a lot more beneficial to me than playing video games. I was on the club basketball team in my college. And then the gym is even more beneficial than basketball and video games. And I really learned to love the gym even more than basketball, I'd say. Just because, you know, the benefits of going to the gym outweigh any sport. And that's one thing where a lot of guys I know, they're like, oh yeah, I train judo, I train fighting, MMA, oh I train for basketball, I'm in college, bro. Like what's your advice? You know, my advice is that if you have a limited amount of time to exercise, the most optimal thing you can do for the most benefits is literally the gym. Like the ROI, return on investment of playing basketball or fighting is much lower than the gym. People are like, oh my gosh, bro, if you're in a street fight, bro, if you're in a street fight and someone has a gun, the fighting skills don't matter. It doesn't matter. You're wasting your time. Unless you are going pro to monetize it, or unless you're a coach for a sport where you're making good money and it's a career, you're way better off going to the gym, getting jacked, getting in shape, having better mental clarity, having better focus, and just having that be one of the main aspects of your lifestyle, be the gym. Because not only will looking good, help you with things, but also feeling good will help you perform better in your job, help you make better friends, help you communicate better, help you with your confidence. The list goes on and on. And with basketball, what does that really do? I go on the court and I get better at basketball, and then once I'm off, no one knows that I play basketball, no one gives a fuck that I play basketball. It doesn't do anything for me. Same with fighting. It's like you walk around the street, you meet someone new, no one really cares if you're a fighter. Like, you may get a little more respect, but like, you girls really care? No, girls care if you have a six-pack. Would a girl rather have some guy built like Khabib who just looks like, he has muscle, but he just kind of looks like shit, or some like guy like David Lade? Like, 99 out of 100 times they're going to choose a David Lade guy. So, and it's not just for girls, as I said, like the other benefits of the gym over that, but going back to like why it helped me, it's just like getting my testosterone up really made me want to do more. It made me quit my job and do online coaching full time. And now I make more money from online coaching than I did at my 9-to-5 job. And it was a pretty good 9-to-5 job. And no hate on 9-to-5 jobs, but just for me, like, I love this way more, and I feel like I'm made for more than the job I was doing. It was like accounting, pretty boring and something I didn't even like. But going into college, I just chose a major because like my dad was like, "Oh yeah, just do accounting. It's a good job." So I just did that. And I got a job out of college because I wasn't it was my only option, like, to make money and have a career. But senior year, I started making these videos, and they did shitty until the summer. The summer going into the time I had my job, I went from like 300 followers to like now I'm at like 45K followers on Instagram. So basically, here's a story. I won't tell it now, but for another time. But basically, I quit my job when I had like less than 10,000 followers, and I was only making like 2K a month from online coaching. And then now I'm making a lot more than that, and more than what I was making at my job. So it was kind of a risk, but it's something I loved, and I believed in myself, and I knew that it was going to work out. And I'm not like I hate when people self-glaze and like, go all in, like this and that. But they were literally basically saying I had to either delete my accounts or fucking delete my accounts or I was fired. So basically I did not delete the accounts, so I had to basically quit the job. But yeah, just doing that, since then everything has been going up, and like, you have to, it's obviously good to take risks. Like if I deleted these accounts, I would never have a chance of starting my own business, doing what I love to do. I would be stuck in a 9-to-5 job that I hated for the rest of my life. So I figured, even though I wasn't making as much money as I wanted at the time, I believed in myself, and I knew I would just keep scaling it and making more money. And it was definitely a risk, and it was definitely a tough decision, because I just went to college for 4 years and studied all that time to fucking get that job, and I basically just threw it all away. But did it pay off? Yes, it did, and it has been. And obviously, nothing's permanent. I have to work my ass off even more and keep going and keep attacking. But, believing in yourself is definitely something that will get you very far in life. And taking risks, you probably heard this a million times. But going back to the gym, you definitely have an hour a day to hit the gym. You definitely have the extra 20 minutes to cook a meal and eat it instead of going out to get fast food. That's really all it takes. Like, just avoiding poisons and bullshit, and then eating the meals and training has got me to 205 pounds lean when I used to be 160. So it's really not that hard. It's more the discipline and consistency of it. That's really all it is, just doing it day after day. And it is hard if you hate the gym, if you think it's boring, you don't like it. It is very hard. But if you learn to love it, it becomes so easy. Because if you love doing it, after work, because I had internships, I worked the job. After work, my favorite thing would be, okay, go to the gym, and I felt so much better and loved it. And when you see results, the results become addicting, because you just know you can just keep improving. With the gym, it's really never ending on how many results you can see. Obviously, the more advanced you get, the less results. So eventually you'll kind of not plateau, but you'll see less and less gains. It goes like this. But the thing is, if you're new to the gym and you haven't seen really good results at all, bro, if you lack in the diet, in the training, your results are going to go like this. You're in a month, you're gonna lose 10 pounds of fat. In a month, you're gonna add 5 pounds of muscle. Like, it is possible, but the thing is, you have to really dial in the training, avoid the poisons, and dial in the diet, and be consistent with it day after day. And if you're on a routine in work, it's really easy because you just add it into your routine. Instead of coming home from work and sitting on the couch or laying down taking a nap, you go to the gym. And especially with the diet and the lifestyle changes, you're gonna have plenty of energy to go to the gym and still have plenty of time on the weekends and after work to do other things too. But it just depends if you want to be above average, if you want to, look above average and be the best version of yourself. So if you are serious and need help with locking in your diet, locking in your training, locking in with your lifestyle, there is a link in the description of this video to book a call with me one-on-one, to talk about one-on-one coaching, and I'll see how I can help you get right.